Okay, so a Dubai girl humiliates her streamer husband. This video is by Hello Yassine, support ways on Blaze. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get into it. Let's go.
What's poppin', y'all? One of the strongest men on earth is going through his own self-imposed humiliation ritual that he could not have been prepared for.
Who's this now?
Prepared for if he tapped in with me before, but that's a bit of a joke, but not completely a lie, because he was not prepared for kick clippers. Now, this all started from a podcast. This guy's Larry Wheels. He's one of the most popular bodybuilders, fitness guys.
Oh, this guy.
And he's also really rich.
I see him with Togi and those guys.
But he also had an interesting addiction that he wanted to share with everybody. This guy suffers from something that I call, or that we should all call, oversharing syndrome. Oversharing syndrome. That's what it's going to be called. Because there's certain things that you should keep to yourself, and there's certain things that I wish I didn't know about other people. So, for example, like Ye, which I'm going to attribute this to his manic episode, and for my own mental sanity, I'm not going to believe it's real. But when Ye tells people that, yeah, you know, I'm a cuck, I want to see my wife get smashed by other dudes, I'm angry at him for telling me that. It's like, dog, you couldn't just let me imagine that you were a normal person that wasn't into this freaked out stuff. Like,
so that's why I was hanging with Sneeko.
Give me some plausible deniability. Now I am gonna say that, you know what, I think when he did that apology, he was just tripping out. Like that wasn't him. Just to save myself. But similar thing with this guy Larry Wheels. I'm gonna play you guys 2 clips of an interview that he did on this addiction that he had. And let's just roll the footage.
This is gonna be bad.
I found a way to blow all my money on addiction. So I wasn't frequenting clubs in Dubai because there aren't clubs. There's no clubs in Dubai. And there's
he seems hurt about it.
Chat and, you know, campsites, and I found myself on there, and you know, the rest is history. You know.
Oh, so you made Andrew Tate rich? It's your fault, bruv.
And it became just the worst thing I had to deal with in Dubai, because it was like near impossible to get out of that habit. It was legitimate addiction, you know, just like addiction, only way worse, because now money was involved, right? You're paying for videos and photos, and then you would think, why is someone like me, you know, that has a girlfriend, right, that doesn't have a problem having a partner, find myself on those websites?
Insecurity.
Well, truth is, when you're on TRT, when you're on cycle, your libido is through the roof. So I found myself on those websites with a super high libido, and I myself. But my fiance, I gave her full transparency with my bank accounts, so she'll see exactly where I'm spending my money, and it works.
How much is the most you've ever spent?
But wait, you have a whole fiance. That's my thing. Like, for my thing, it's like you have a whole wifey. Understand if you're just some dude, one man. You have a whole wifey, brother. What are you doing? Well, what are you doing?
What's that
on these sites and stuff?
Oh, probably like 5 figures a day.
A day?
5 figures a day.
That's like gambling addiction for other guys, bro.
Wow, Larry.
It was bad.
Whoa, Larry.
We all have our demons. That's my demon. Addiction, and how I found a way to get money involved. Like, as if it isn't bad enough without money, you know, but I managed to find a way to get money involved into it and just tear it into this nightmare, you know, that I couldn't find a way out of. But working with my fiance, giving her that viewing access, she sees everything, and it works. It just works.
It works.
Insane on multiple levels. Now, number one of the things that really disturbs me.
You don't have to tell us this, though, bro. Why are you telling us this? Like, I think this is something, like they said, you could have kept to yourself. You didn't need to tell us this. Like you didn't.
Is that I'm walking around in public, and there are thousands of people that you're surrounded with, and you know that you're walking past people that are subscribing and paying for this OF stuff, but you don't know who they are. But they're all around us. It's like they're hiding in plain sight. Now, I wish to God that there could be some sort of counter, or I could have some sort of scouter to see which ones are which, because I would like to know that.
The Pokédex
Situation, because these people are random people. I need to know who I need to stay away from personally. But the craziest part about this guy is that he has a girlfriend while this is going on, or a fiance at this point, and
she knows
all of this happening. And he's trying to blame it on TRT because most of the people are not on TRT, or this guy did a
TRT has nothing to do with this, brother. I'm sorry. This is your own inner demons, bruv.
Trend too, which is something else. These dudes on Trend talk about wanting to hit boys, and I'm just, or boys portraying themselves as girls, whatever you want to say. And that is, listen, that's a crazy.
What he's talking about?
But I'm not gonna say it.
What did he just say?
That's the reason.
Well,
There are people that aren't on TRT that are paying for this stuff. And if it was because of his really high libido, there's an infinite amount of, or a seemingly infinite amount of content that he could look at online that is free. So it can't be that. Don't hit us with that code.
That's what I'm saying.
His wife sees all that. It's fine. Then he says he's spending 5 figures a day.
Something's wrong.
How? How do you even do something like this?
Nah.
How are you able to still operate the business and work
Nah.
out and eat and spend time with your wife and spend 10 bands a day on this?
Yeah, some people have more than 24 hours in a day. I know that some of y'all have more than 24 hours, bro. Because y'all do so much in one day, bro. I can hardly get enough done. Y'all be doing everything in one day.
Something that's really
And then some.
an insidious point of view. But passing onward, you're probably like, okay, well, what kind of a wife must he have? Well, that was fiance, I guess. Well, now he's married, and he decided to do the cardinal sin. The cardinal sin of the relationship is to bring her on camera. The only time I think I've seen...
Bruv, come on, dude. This is your girl, and that's what you're doing. Now, something's wrong here. Something's wrong with him. I think... Do you know what it is? I don't want to... Allegedly, but I think it's a male thing, addiction. I think it's male thing. Because if your girl looks like this, bro, I'm enjoying every day, bro. I'm enjoying every day. What the fuck is wrong with this guy? Oh, shit.
Is
Splashing everywhere and shit.
Roman outward. That's the only time.
That's wild.
Every single other time, it's failed. That's why when people are like, "Yo, are they going to stay together?" If I had to bet, I'm betting on every single online couple. Right, like that guy Sakura and Jason the Ween. They broke up once. They will break up again. All of them. I'm betting against all of them. Why? Because it's not about whether they stay together or not. It's about when they break up. Because it's 100% happens. Like Roman is one of the only examples, or maybe like couples that were together before that. I don't know, but they've managed to make it work. But a lot of the time, this causes great embarrassment, and this guy might have picked the wrong one, because I'm gonna play you guys this clip of his wife, and you can see her thirsting over Rampage Jackson. So let's run that clip right now.
Damn. But his wife is nice, bro.
I know that's like clip farming, whatever. That like.
Oh, she even got the accent. Come on, bruv. Something is wrong, man. I'm sorry.
Huh?
Are you?
I mean, he's fine, but no, he's not my type, for sure not. He was very nice and entertaining, but in that particular clip where I'm like touching my hair, I can tell I'm like fully zoned out, and it was just funny. But yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that. She didn't say no.
No, I just said yeah, he's okay, but no, like he's not my type.
Yeah, Rampage bust that down, bruv. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Larry giving her the death stare.
I'm not a cop. Right? Not
I'm joking, though.
There's no cop.
Can't just be saying things like that.
He just knows me, so he's like chilling. Yeah. He knows me. I mean, all due respect to him, I don't like older guys. Like, I like them my age, or he's a bit younger than me. He's a couple years younger than me. So.
What do you mean, guys? There's only one guy for you to like.
No,
Exactly.
I mean, like in general, like if I find somebody attractive, then yeah, it's definitely not. It
You find
wouldn't
other
be-
men attractive? Besides?
I mean, I can acknowledge somebody looks good. No, that doesn't mean like.
But I'd rather my girl lie to me. I want her to say, no, baby, you're the most attractive thing I've ever seen ever, bruv. You're just so beautiful. I love you. There's no other better than you. I want her to lie to me. Lie to me. Don't tell me, oh, no, yeah, I can see other guys are attractive. No, do not say that, bruv. Please, rather lie to me. Please.
Damn. Very quick farming already. Yeah, putting me here in like in a weird position. I don't know what to say.
But wild out, bruv.
The truth.
Now, you can see this.
You know that love, guys.
Feeling a little bit uncomfortable. You could see her. She's talking about, yeah, you could see that I'm zoned out. No, actually, we can see you completely locked in. Like, she's playing with her hair. She's making sure Rampage is in her line of sight. Like, you would think that she was camping up top somewhere with a sniper rifle waiting for somebody to spawn. She spawn camping. You could see her adjusting
Flicking her hair.
everything.
Aye.
son. And then she's like, yeah, he's fine, but he's not my type. It's like, okay, so he's fine, but he's not your type. And
Then she says she likes
laughs,
older
too. I think there's a little bit
guys.
of nervousness for her too, because these guys are performing in front of a camera. I don't think she wants to embarrass him, but she hasn't learned how not to do that. And then the chat says something.
Most
that
women don't
Larry
know how to do
Wheels
that
picks
these
up on. He's
days.
like, wait, hold on, you didn't say no. And she's like, yeah. You hear that guy hitting almost a cartoon left hook.
I won't lie, most women these days will embarrass you, bro. Like, not that they're being clownish, they will just embarrass you, bro. They will make you look crazy, bro, in front of the world, bro. And you'll just be like, okay. You see, this is all flipping that entanglement queen's fault. What's her name? Jada. Jada, this is all your fault. Okay? I blame you.
Well, I do think that's his real laugh. I mean, when you're
You did this.
and that strong, you probably do laugh like that.
This is Red Table's fault.
She's stressing. And she even this is such a funny clip because everything falls apart. She says, "Oh yeah, like I like older guys, but oh wait, hold on, but my husband." It's like she's defaulting into her regularly scheduled programming, her natural programming that she has, and then the character that she has to play to, I guess, appeal to Larry Wheels, because she reverts into her factory settings. It says, yeah, I like older guys. Oh, and then it hits her. Oh, no, wait. Larry Wheels is younger than me, and I'm married to him. I can't like older guys. And she's like, yeah, but he's younger than me, a couple of years younger than me, which is already, especially...
This is why I'm careful with my heart these days, bro. I'm not just giving my heart to any hand, because these hands, bro, they'll be saying things like this, bro. Oh no, I like this guy, but actually I like you, but then, he's not really my type, but he's nice. I like him, but bro, it's just like, what are you saying? Huh? You hurting me, girl?
Because she's an Eastern
Shut up, man.
She's Serbian specifically. I know all the Albanians in the chat, they're about to start posting that flag and that, what is it, that bird, that hawk. They're about to say, yo, we told y'all, them Serbs, this and that. Listen, I'm not getting into no conflicts between those two.
Them Serbs.
But that region, specifically, a man younger than them is very, 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 very uncommon. No, it's quite uncommon, even in the
Let me put it straight. A man younger than them, they're used to their advantage. A man older than them, they respect.
But in that region, it is really
If he's not a clown.
But he would decide to keep bringing her on stream. Another instance is with another man, and that is none other than The Rock, because they're having a conversation about children. So I'm gonna play you guys that clip right now.
Would you be open to adopting something?
Adopting something.
Other options, so
Jeez.
probably I wouldn't want to adopt. I don't know. I don't want to adopt. I want, yeah.
Yes, the wife is Serbian. I'll forget it, sir.
It has to be somebody who looks like you, so maybe we get sperm from The Rock.
I'm a fan of The Rock, but no.
Well, what's wrong? Like, if you're infertile, he just can be a donor, not actually doing anything. He can be a donor, so we have somebody that resembles you.
I'd have a hard time raising someone's kid. I don't care who it is, even in The Rock. I don't care who it is.
I don't know about that. Would you say really no?
So,
Now, this is a really rough situation that tells us a lot. Now, number one.
Bro, clearly, if your girl's not saying, I want babies with you, I want your kids, it's late, it's time. Why are you still there? If she's still about The Rock to replace you, so it looks like you, The Rock, my boy, my girl, you should be telling me, baby, I want your kid right now. In fact, let's turn off this camera right now. Right now. That's what I want, bro. You better love me. You better appreciate me, nigga.
She's talking about bringing.
The fuck?
So this guy, I'm guessing he's infertile. I'm guessing he's infertile permanently. Maybe he didn't take his HCG, but a lot of people are infertile while they're on cycle, or I mean, damn near all of them are infertile while they're on cycle. But when they get off, some people get fertile later. This is why you see bodybuilders with kids. It's not like they never have kids, and it's largely overrated when they say, "Oh no, you're going to be infertile for life." But it seems like this guy is infertile, and she's talking about adopting, and then she says sperm donor and mentions The Rock, of all people. Which, you look at The Rock, you look at Rampage Jackson, you look at Larry Wheels, these are all the same genre of man. I mean, we're talking build, we're talking size, we're talking damn near even appearance. Larry Wheels and The Rock, they are kind of similar. But she goes on to kind of justify it. Like, he's thinking it's a joke, and she's like, well, you know, like, he wouldn't be doing anything. And in his head, he's just like, wait, hold on, what? But we got to look at it from her perspective, actually. We're going to cut her some slack. Don't worry. We're going to go in on her in a moment.
We do have to cut her some slack. If the guy can't have kids, then I can see why she's making those type of jokes. But hey, bro, if I'm in her shoes, I would still be saying, I don't know, bro. I think I would still be, you know, when women are delusional and they're just like, no, well, I'm gonna have your kids somehow, some way. I'll make it happen. God will bless us. Because that's how you know she loves you. She still believes. Even though she knows it can't happen, she's still gonna tell the world, we're gonna make it happen, baby. I don't care. That's the love you need from a woman. You can't be having this woman talk about, nah, I'm gonna get that nigga sperm. Well, put it in me.
But she's older than Larry Wheels. Larry Wheels is 31, so she's at least 32. Maybe 33, 34. She doesn't have any kids. He said you'd be uncomfortable raising someone else's kids. She doesn't have any kids. She's looking at her situation like, wait, hold on. I'm married to this guy. Am I never going to have kids? And that's probably hitting her right now. Like, she probably was, I guess you could say, in love with this guy, wanted him for his money, whatever you want to say.
Ah, come
She
on.
got married to
She
him,
loved
didn't
him,
think
guys.
this
Come
far
on.
ahead. But this is a big deal, because she's either going to have to never have kids, or understand that she's never going to have kids if she wants to stay with this guy, or he's going to have to accept her, or they're going to have to adopt or something, because she clearly wants kids. And it seems like she wants her own kid, because she said a sperm donation, so she wants her own kid. And what do I think is going to happen? Well, if they don't get a divorce, I think she's going to accidentally get pregnant, and it's going to be some miracle, and Larry Wheels is going to be like, damn, dude, I guess I'm not infertile. And we know what
We
it's
know.
gonna be in that situation.
We know.
And you guys are probably thinking, well,
We
she
know.
had to have locked in a prenup or some sort of situation like that.
Oh, she nice, though.
Well,
Jace.
let me run you guys this clip next.
Shit.
There's one clip that's been going viral, making its rounds
Excuse
everywhere,
us.
that said I'm an absolute fool for not signing a prenup. So that's the one that people don't like to hear.
Oh my God, Larry.
I said it already. I trust you.
Oh, Larry, no.
Why would I make you sign a prenup?
Oh.
That would just show that I don't trust you.
Oh.
I'm not gonna marry somebody.
Oh, Larry, no,
You
Larry.
know, we're already gonna separate. Like,
You know, Save the Day asks a great question. You should give a segment on giving women advice on how to get a husband and keep one. I was advising her like she should write a book, because this is a model wife right here.
If only I had your arms, Larry.
I think this is out of the box. This is the ideal man that you want to give to your daughter. Like, he convinced himself the exact argument that the woman usually gives to the
man.
If I don't trust you, or if I trust you, why would I give you a prenup? Oh, that's... you trusting someone?
He's gonna learn the hard way. He's still thinking like a small boy. I can see he's a big man, but still thinking like a small boy.
Somebody 10 years from now. And it can easily be reversed, which is, well, if you trust me, then you know that I won't end this. And then that turns into the whole back and forth argument on the whole prenup situation, which, let's be honest, man, prenups are just cap. Prenups are cap. Prenups are cope. Them things get thrown out the window. Dr. Dre had a prenup. His wife got like $250K a month. So, let's be real. If she's going to get $250K a month, then yeah, that's very different from her getting equity and all of this other stuff. But brother,
You see, I'm gonna be real with you. Don't come here and say, let's be real, prenups, and then you think that might not help you. It still can help you, my brother. And in the case of Dr. Dre, I think it was because she was with him like for childhood or something, high school or some nonsense like that. So they made some other law of, I don't know what they came up with. But I think, bro, if you marry a woman after your riches or after your success and you have a prenup, I don't think they're just gonna give her your money, bro. You know, but then if you have a child with her, you see, things become tricky now. When you have a child, because if you have a child with the person, then also now, you know, there's payments that need to be made for the child. So I don't know, bro.
$250K a month. Let's be real here. So yeah, prenup gets thrown out all the time. That thing is worthless. It's not worth the paper it's signed on.
It's not, bro. This guy's giving you bad advice now, bro. Sign that thing, bro. Sign that thing, because it depends on the court and the judge. It doesn't mean just because. It also depends who you are. You know, you can't just say, oh, those things get thrown out all the time. Bruh, hey, you gotta learn the hard way. A lot of you people want to learn the hard way, nah? You haven't seen life, nah. You don't know things, nah.
He's talking about her being a model.
Leave him alone.
Well,
So
you know what I
small.
mean? Where did he really? Because he asked her a question about the gold dig, and we're gonna run that next clip right now.
Would you still love me if I had no money and status?
Yes, I would love you. But if somebody asked me, oh, would I start a relationship with you from the beginning if you had no money? The answer is no. I would not date somebody without money. But if it happened for him to lose money now, I would be 100% there and support him and help him out to get that bread up.
Dean, good looks again. You're that guy. So what you're saying, if I didn't have money and status and I approached you, I would have gotten left on scene.
Yes.
Yes. At least she's honest. I fuck with her. She's honest. She's honest. Oh no, I like that. At least she's honest. She said, nigga, you wouldn't have a chance, nigga. What you talking about, man?
Maybe an unopened message in your DM.
Yes. I dated once a brokey, lost 4 years in my relationship of my life on a brokey and never again.
She's infected by taint, bro. This is a taint infectee. Bro, I dated a bokeh, never again, never will I date a bokeh. You see, my guys, this is why I say focus on your coins. You guys like to say, hands. Hey, focus on your coins. These hands, jiggy telling nonsense, bro.
Goodness. Oh my goodness. This is a horror story. There's two sections of it. Number one is the complete cap and lie. I do believe that she believes what she's saying. When she's saying, like, yeah, if he's broke, I'm going to stay with him. But you would have never gotten with him if he didn't have everything that he had. And he's probably feeling himself like, yeah, I got it like that. Like, if you're broke, you should. So she would have completely left him on red, seen.
But she's being honest.
However they linked up, which it was for sure off of IG. There's no questions about it, because if we pull up her IG, which we will. Now,
wait, but what is Yassine saying?
Like, you just look at this IG. Honestly, you just looked at her in the Rampage Jackson clip, and you're probably like, okay, yeah, this is the exact woman that's gonna ruin your life. And
this is what you call a level upper. She jumped from ship to ship, up in the levels.
You look at her IG, and you're like, oh, this is the exact IG I would expect for this woman. And then you
definitely
go back to before she was with him, 2017. She's out. She's from Serbia, but she's out there in Cuba and in Dubai.
Ooh.
2020.
Oh shit.
2020.
Oh shit.
Interesting.
That was the hot era. Dubai was hot in 2020, bro. 2021, 2020. Oh, that was hot in Dubai. It was hot in Dubai.
She spent a lot of time in Dubai, and not only Dubai, she was in the Seychelles.
She was right all the hot
From his
spots,
wife
bro.
right now and said, point out the Seychelles to me. Weren't you there in 2021? She wouldn't know where to point. She would have no idea. And of course, Dubai. She's got Miami, LA. Also
the
Maldives.
premiums.
That one, Santorini. Pretty much everywhere that Rick Ross is rapping about. That's a little bit dangerous. Bro, that one's.
She was saying them.
We got to keep that one low. People out of Montenegro. That place is, I wouldn't say like a completely hidden gem, but.
Now Montenegro, that's where I'm trying to go to, but also I'm not trying to put it out there, because if you know Montenegro.
Hidden gem. We got to keep them out of there. So she talks about, yeah, I dated a brokey for 4 years and wasted 4 years of my life, and I'm never doing that again. And instead of Larry Wheels running through his head like, wait, hold on. So you supported a broke guy for 4 years and stayed with
so
him,
funny.
yet you wouldn't have even given me the chance if I wasn't rich. But you're the same youth. Is he like not? Does he not? Like, I understand why she says that, because she's like, yeah, I learned from my mistakes.
She's honest.
In his head, he should be saying like, hold on, I'm paying for some other person's, or I'm paying for some other person's sins.
Yes.
What the hell is that? And that
Yes.
should be paying. But I think Larry Wheels, he just feels like, I'm the man. I'm not gonna lose.
Yeah, my wife's so hot. She from Serbia, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm Larry Wheels. Oh.
Better not lose it. But this
is the Tate mentality. This is alpha male mentality,
I mean,
bro.
his wife also still has that ghost of Snapchat up there. Oh, she's actually born in 92, so we do have her age. So she has 92.
92, hey?
34. She's 3 years older, and that really adds to the having a child thing. Because let's just take a look at Valkyrie, for instance, who is 34 as well, and she gets a lot of flack for not having kids on the internet. It's just an internet thing. But she grew up in the US where there's less pressure and less care for family. This chick likely has more pressure for family, but even Valkyrie feels the pressure at 34 and is
She's 34?
So if this chick is 34 and she's
Agree.
married to this guy and they're having this conversation, this is definitely coming up into an argument. Like, yo, I'm
How's she older than me,
I'm
bro?
turn 35, or she's turning 34 this year. I'm gonna turn 35. I want to have kids. Like, what are we gonna do? I want to have my own kids, and you're infertile. What's gonna happen here? So we really should be taking over/unders. They should have some sort of a prediction on how long this lasts, because this cannot last too long.
Oh.
This is the problem for Larry.
This is all these Dubai guys in Dubai. What's that other one? Assad. It's not Assad. What's the comedian? The Indian comedian. Why am I forgetting his name? Akash Singh, bro. All these guys have these wives who are they're just not into them, bro. And if there's one thing I hate, bro, it's a girl that's not into me, bro. If you're not into me, why are you with me, bro? If you're not into me, why are you here?
His best bet was to never bring her online, because no matter how much she humiliates him, even if he actually starts to feel the humiliation, which I think right now he's coping about it, he can't leave her. What's going to happen? Him leaving
That
her,
sounded
he didn't do the
narcissistic.
prenup. So if he leaves her to save his ego or whatever,
I hate a girl that doesn't love me.
he gets tired of the disrespect and realizes, okay, this is a terrible
I'm like these
situation to
guys.
get into. He's sacrificing half of everything that he builds and paying her after that, while she'll probably spend not really care about if this guy's broke, because she's going to have alimony payments coming in. And who knows if he got her paperwork to come to the U.S., because I think Larry Wheels is a U.S. citizen. Does he live in the U.S.? He said he was living in Dubai for a while. But also, circling back to why Larry Wheels was not ready for this, Larry Wheels hopped on Kick. When he hopped on Kick and you're a popular person like this, Kick provides you with clippers. And these for free. And Kick pays these clippers. And what these people do is they're going to look for the juiciest, most clickbaity, what's going to get them the views, because that's what they're incentivized. They're paid off of the views that they can get, and they don't have to make you look good. That's not in the contract. There is no contract, but that's not in the incentive. It's get views, and they're going to get you views. And Clavicular is the last person that learned about this, because he hopped on Kick. He got a bunch of clippers. He's like, dude, F these Kick clippers. These guys make me look terrible. What the hell is this? So Larry Wheels wasn't briefed on that.
You make yourself look terrible, sir.
Already popping. That's gonna hop.
No pun intended.
They're like, yo, Kick is gonna give me clippers. Well, be prepared, because they're gonna clip you out of context, and if you can't handle that, well, in this case, it's not even out of context. Do not put yourself in a position like this where something personal can blow up. Now, with like a Clavicular, it was fine, because they just clip him out of context, and he is already like aggravating and is trying to clip.
He's such an Abercrombie. What's that thing?
It's not gonna hurt him as much.
Abercrombie.
Because of likely clips that were posted. But Larry Wheels was clearly not prepared. He was almost an old head, even though he
What
was
am I saying, bro?
Well, let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Like, subscribe, and
Yo,
notifications.
when people say an old head at 31, bro, an old head, bro, like I feel like the old head has to be like someone 40, bruh. Even 40, like I'll say old head is like 50 bruh. These days. Like niggas in their 40s are still acting like whiteheads these days. You still got these guys acting like whiteheads, bro. But I will say 40, come on, there's old head territory. But you say 30, bro. You still doing nonsense in the streets. You think you're doing something, but you're still doing nonsense, bruv. Like, comment, and subscribe, guys. It's the boy Praise on Place. Yeah, let me tell you my quick advice to this man. Leave her, bruv.